to welcome you to this university today?
I was absolutely shocked. I was hoping to be well received, but this was extraordinary. To have the support, obviously, of the administrators and the student body, past and present, was overwhelming.
Because of how much you accomplished, were you surprised when you said it was tough for you getting interviews? Was that surprising to you?
You know what? It was surprising, but again, it was very humbling. I think sometimes we can get into a mindset where we think it should be easy, and it wasn't. And there were a lot of doors that were slammed. But again, it comes back to what are you going to do in adversity and challenges, and that's what I just dug my feet in and said, you know what, I'm going to prove to everyone that this is the reason why I want to get back into women's basketball. I don't need to be at Division I. I don't have to be at a UConn or a USC or a Tennessee. I'm right where I need to be, and that's Langston University.
How long did you have an itch to just get back into coaching? I'm sure that's obviously something you wanted to get back into. So how long were you having that itch for?
I'd say probably about the last 2 years, and certainly that door swung wide open when they started referring to my brother Reggie as the better-looking Miller. I couldn't stand for that. I had to get out of broadcasting, but seriously, it's something about wanting to give back to the sport and to women's basketball and helping these young ladies grow at the next level.
How important was your relationship with Mike and then, as you mentioned, Dr. Smith, for all this to happen?
Mike Garrett is the best, and again, and Dr. Smith, their vision says it all. It's one thing, like I said, to have goals. It's another to have a vision in which they just see Langston University being a nationally known black college with a huge diversity base of students, nationally and internationally, and I had to sign on to that.
How much do you think will your name and reputation, everything, as you were saying, being the better Miller and everything, help with this program and getting it up to that next level you talked about?
Name is nice. Reputation, I don't know about that one. But I'm just hoping to and counting on my basketball experience, being around the NBA long enough, playing in the Olympics, coaching in the WNBA. So all those aspects certainly make me feel comfortable taking this position.
What have you got to tell the team so far, and what has been their reaction?
I said the number one thing, ladies, get in shape. Get in shape. But I think they're very excited. They're behind me. They got a little nervous when I talked about the off-season workout plan, but they know it's going to be a challenge for both of us. The bar has been raised for all of us, and we look forward to the challenge.
You think they're ready?
They have no choice. It's a ready or not. I know I'm ready. But again, just watching them play the last couple of years, they're eager to get it done. They know that they are very close to getting to that upper echelon of teams, and they know what it's going to take.
What's going to be the challenge for you coming back to coaching after a little bit of an absence?
That's what your staff is for. And I'm going to be relying on them heavily. But I just think the main thing is just game management, off-season management, making sure that players are going to classes, taking care of their responsibilities on and off the floor. And I think the biggest, from a standpoint of challenge, is how quiet it is here in Langston. I love it. I'm from Los Angeles, but it's nice and quiet here, so it should be fun.
Yeah, most of your staff figured out.
Yeah, my staff is done. My staff is done, so I'm going to wait to release that. But I'm very excited about who I have in place already.
How big of a challenge do you have locally with two pretty big women's basketball programs in OSU and OU right here in your backyard that you're competing with for your players?
Well, you know what? I think iron sharpens iron, and if you have a little school mentality, then you recruit small, and that's not what we're going to do here. We believe we can go after everyone. Some are obviously unrealistic, but I think that once we start winning and people are going to enjoy our brand of basketball and our style, and we'll go from there. But look, I'll reach out to anybody that's going to help Langston University.
They won 20 games last year, but as you said, we talked about the off-season program. They were a little nervous. Are you excited?
Was it just me?
No,
was it just me? Look at this young man. When I said that, what did they say?
No,
How did they look?
They were scared. They were nervous.
They were very nervous, weren't they? And they should be. They should be. But you know what? It's the challenge, and I don't want them to be afraid of change and what's new. This is new for me. Am I nervous? Yes. Am I anxious? Yeah, a little bit, but I'm excited. And I want them to be excited because I'm going to push them where they need to be and pass that to achieve things on and off the court that they're capable of.
What was Reggie's response when taking this shot?
The clean version? The clean version of it. Get out of town? Get out of town. But he wanted to see, wanted to know if I was happy, and I said yes. So hopefully, I expect him to attend some games and see where we're at. But as usual, I always have my brother's full support.